Hey everybody, that's the sound of a plane taking off. Why? Because Brandon is on a trip that he didn't want to tell me about, or Nicole, so we're kind of left in the dark. So, Brandon left us with Post Brandon, where we're going to edit him in post. So, hope you enjoy that. This is actually the botched episode that was supposed to be episode 32. So, the stuff in it actually might be a little dated. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. There's a little hiccup. Nicole's audio is the reason why it got botched. Her audio vanished somehow. Audacity was like, I'll keep half, but the rest, fuck it. So Nicole will be coming in and out of the episode. And so will me and Post Brandon. Speaking of which, here he is. Hey, what's up, Post Brandon? How's your trip?
Perfect. I'm having so much fun.
That's great. Are you enjoying the sun?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Is it raining?
Yeah.
Brandon, you seem awfully cheery about the rain.
I'm having so much fun. Yummy.
Oh, it's tasty, huh? Interesting. I'm not going to judge. Well, anyways, did you want to count down the episode?
Now, of course.
Awesome. Like normal, 3, 2, 1, right?
Yes.
All right. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3.
No, that's the opposite way.
You're so right.
It's okay. Try again.
2, 3. 1.
That's not even close. Post Brandon, you're not being much help.
I agree.
Do you want to try one more time counting?
Yes.
All right, cool. Hit it.
3, 2. Yummy.
Oh, God.
I'm having so much fun.
Well, I'm glad you're having so much fun. I wish you would just take this seriously, Post Brandon.
I love you, Andre.
I love you too. I can't stay mad at you. All right, guys, let's get the party started.
3, 2, 3.
Oh my
2,
God, Brandon,
yummy.
no!
1,
You
3.
suck at
yummy.
counting. Stop it!
No.
Oh my God, Post Brandon.
Yummy.
Cut it
Yummy.
out!
3, 2.
Start the episode.
I'm having so much fun.
The Less You Know is a comedy news podcast. Listen as your hosts turn headlines into punchlines. This podcast contains adult humor and language, so it's not for the faint of heart, nor the faint of age. Seriously, folks, if you faint on us, that's on you.
Hello and welcome to the podcasting equivalency of the Ides of April, which can mean a few things, like your taxes are due, also 420, but more importantly, 417, the day this podcast is coming up, the closest I'll get to posting a podcast on 420. I am Brandon Babcock.
420.
417, Nicole.
It's 417, blaze it.
Blaze it.
Huh? I'm Nicole Rodriguez.
This is the less you know.
That's how I sound when I'm high.
Very, very defeated.
It always sounds like there's something wrong with me.
Are you okay?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man, I'm just really high.
Good lord.
Pass me the Doritos.
The Doritos.
Doritos.
Give me a big old
Doritos?
bag of Doritos.
Burritos?
Give me that big old bag of Doritos. Give me them Runch Doritos.
So I'm gonna take my
Dorita dust.
Oh no, he's eating.
Huh?
We agreed no eating on the podcast.
Oh. Wait, really quick.
Oh no!
Nicole's not allowed
There
to
you
do it.
Why not?
Sounds like you're yumming up a dick. Like if it.
Is that what that sounds like? Who's been sucking your dick, motherfucker?
I said you're
What is
yumming
that?
up a dick.
Oh.
Sucking a dick.
I'm an objective party. Let me hear both of yours, one by one. Andre first.
Wait, sucking a dick or yumming a dick?
Oh, I was gonna say eating, but
Yum. What is yumming? Is that what yumming is? Is that a verb now?
It is now on the podcast.
it is.
If
now.
when you do this, that's called yumming.
That's a yumming a dick. Yumming.
Okay.
Honestly, that's
Not
a
just
10.
yumming, but
That's
you
a
can
10,
yum
guys.
a lot of things.
That's a 10. That's a 10. Someone out there got it. Somebody. So
God.
for my local news, I chose to. This is a little different. It's going to be pretty short, I assume. So I was this little segment, this little shorty segment's going to be called "I Saw Something that Reminded Me of My Friends."
Ba-da-bop.
That's where I see something that reminds me of my friends.
Oh, what a good segment. I'm sure this will be a very popular, recurring segment that we always remember.
This will be a great recurring segment because will definitely remember it past this episode.
Yeah.
As we've done with all of our segments.
I like that we just come up with random segments every time. But anyway.
This is a screen I saw in a manga I read, and it seemed like the most Andre thing a character could do.
What?
So
Oh, Lord.
to give non My Hero Academia spoilers for this screen that I've sent is a character comes to a campus, and then another character sticks their butt through a bush and says, "These peaches are ripe for the picking," and then he's just shaking his butt through the bushes, and I'm like, this seems like how Andre would greet somebody
Yeah.
that he was really excited to see.
And I would be Aizawa in that bottom frame.
In the background, yeah.
What is-
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What is this? What is going on?
Meanwhile, Andre's just like, "Oh, you want to pick him?"
I read this yesterday and I do not remember which character did this.
It's
It looks
what's
like-
his face?
It looks like Red Riot Boy.
Yeah, it's Fallout.
How can you tell from his ass? Do you know his ass?
Popular
No.
character.
Look, its hair is on the bottom.
Oh. Also, Nicole can see from asses.
I probably identify with that
Yeah.
character a lot just because of how anxious he
Yeah.
is. And rowdy.
Yeah, and he's sort of like,
Loud.
yeah. Loud but anxious, all shonen and shit, whatever.
Big ass. Hey, my ass has gotten so much bigger after working on it.
Is that a thing?
My peaches are ripe for the picking.
Valerie, write in to confirm or deny.
Yeah. Is that a thing? You can make your ass bigger?
Yeah. Girls make their ass bigger. Girls make their ass bigger all the time by working it.
Oh.
Doing them squatties.
I mean, you also eat stuff to make your ass bigger, right?
yeah.
That's another way.
But I'm just saying there's the way dudes get big old butts or big old strong butt.
Yeah. Gelatin butt v muscle butt.
Like my peaches are ripe for the picking and they're ripe for the bouncing.
Yep. Valerie, DM us.
Okay. All right.
Right
I'm good.
Ripe for the twerking.
Let us know, Valerie. Is he lying? Is he telling the truth?
Send in an email, tlykpod@gmail.com.
Lord.
I hope it just says yes. There's nothing else.
just an email that says yes.
From ashamed@gmail.com.
Or just a picture of a peach.
It just says yes in the subject, and in the actual email it says of course.
My local news is it's more like just something that happened to me, and I thought it was just a silly little thing.
Yeah.
So I was at my job, and we have kind of a skeleton crew right now. Like, there's not a lot of people on the show.
For a second, I thought undead.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We have a lot of undead working for us.
Their show creator has been absorbing other artists.
Yeah, that's how they're so good.
I'd believe it. I would believe it.
That's when there's job openings.
So like there was one of the I think the director on the show, Joe, like I hadn't gotten a chance to talk to him yet because he has his own separate office, and like they just hadn't happened.
Quick interrupt. You're talking about Joe Latrulio, right?
Yeah, Joe Latrulio.
Okay.
Obviously.
Just I forgot if you worked at Brooklyn Nine-Nine or not.
Yeah. Spoilers. I work at Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the fictional police
precinct in New York.
Yeah. No, but like he knocked on my cubicle door and he was just like, "Hey, hi. I see you pass by my office all the time and realize I never said hello. Also, here's an Easter chocolate. Okay, bye." And then
Nice.
And then I was just like, "Okay, yeah. Hello." And it was
Did you
was
say
good.
hey
It was
as
nice.
like as he left?
No, he stuck around for a second, but it was just like a quick thing.
Live for
It
the
was,
podcast.
Live for the podcast?
Make it
No.
funny.
Fuck you. I'm sticking to the truth, okay? I'm a journalist.
I pictured him coming in and going, "Hey, chuck the candy at your head," and then like bye, and then you're like, "Hey."
No, I don't need to. I don't need to amplify my life, Andre.
I just pictured Joe Latrulio, so it was great.
Yeah, exactly.
I enjoyed every second.
Just picture Joe Latriglio, and then it's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was good. That's it.
My local news is my neighbor kids are running around the backyard, and every so often they'd come up to my window and stare right at me because I sit in front of it, and he's staring at me right now. And I swear to God,
Perfect.
I'm like 3 feet from him.
3 feet.
That's so good.
So I'm
In
just
Minecraft.
having a staring match with him right now, and I don't want to.
I hope he doesn't
Right now?
Yes.
What do you do?
give him an ET. Throw him an ET.
NET. Oh,
E.T.? Yeah, your
Yeah.
finger.
is it my
Eh.
middle
Pointer
finger?
finger out. Pointer finger, man. ET only has 3 fingers.
It's too late. I'm already doing my middle finger.
Oh no!
Oh! Good.
He put his middle
Is he
finger.
crying?
Little
Good.
brown
Not like flipping me
fucker.
off. He just touched it with his middle.
That's so good.
Okay, but I also, when I was reaching, I have to admit, I slowly put it into a peace sign.
Okay. Honestly, though,
Stop looking at me.
I've looked into it recently, and by looked into it, I mean like looked up soul gazing, which is something that people do. They'll,
Soul
What a
gazing?
child
Yeah.
looking into my soul.
Well, you guys are now bonded
He
forever.
doesn't need to know what my soul has done.
So it's like Avatar.
Yeah.
Go away, child.
I think the ideal mixing during the staring is that both of your souls will become
Right.
mixed to some degree. So he became a little more dead, you became a little more lively.
Oh, interesting.
That's fine. A little more lively of me is thinking about closing the blinds, but we'll be right on his face.
Is he just like right up on your window?
Yes.
Why?
He likes
Can he
me.
hear you?
No, he just likes me.
How old is he? Like, how old does he look?
6.
11, 10.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. So
I
he's
Yeah. He's impressionable.
Like
The fuck?
Like he drew me a picture of dinosaurs once to put in my mailbox, and then one day he was just
Really?
like,
what?
he was like, Andre, and I was like, yeah. Like when I was walking into my apartment, he's like, I'm glad you're my neighbor.
He knows your name.
We need to get him on the podcast.
Then we can't swear or do anything.
Oh, you're right.
I'm looking right at him.
sexy.
Fuck you.
I would hate that, actually.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at him. Fuck you, child.
Yeah. I don't know if I could hold back.
Penis.
You gotta... Do you have a game corner for us?
Boo, 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 boo. I do.
Oh.
Game corner.
You are bullshit, child.
So
You are a mistake.
can he hear you?
No, I don't think so. He like runs and he's like, why am I a mistake?
And Andre's clearly
Mm-hmm.
preoccupied.
Sorry,
He's gone.
He's gone.
I'm
gone. He's gone.
So yeah, game corner.
He started shooting his sister with the Nerf gun. Let me specify.
Oh, okay. Game corner. I downloaded this app Hayden told me about.
Oh, yeah.
Called Toriba.
Toriba. What's Toriba about? What's Toriba's
And
deal?
so
Is that Torbjorn's wife?
it's interesting
Is it?
because yeah, it's Torbjorn's wife. You just watch her. It's very creepy. No, fucking Toriba is this app where you play crane real
Oh, I
crane
think
games
I know about this.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Like you're playing crane games that are happening in Japan on your
Wait,
phone.
are they like real life crane
Yeah.
games?
Yeah,
You
there's
can,
like a live
win them
camera on
for
it.
people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you win when
And for
you
yourself.
when you get it, they ship it to you. So like
Are you in a factory?
I don't know. It's like, and they change the prizes every day. Only drawback, or there's a couple, because I got it, and you start with like 5 free tries, and I was like, okay, and I assumed like, oh, one try will be like a quarter. One try is like $2 or $1, depending on like what the thing is, which machine. So
Yeah.
like. It
It's not
and the
bad.
crane thing is very difficult and unfair. So it's like you're gonna end up spending way more than anything is worth.
But
So
cranes are
I-
always unfair.
But they usually cost like a quarter, max
No,
two.
not all the time. A lot of ones out in LA are in a quarter.
But it's like $2 per is like nah. That's
$1
not.
seems normal out here.
A dollar is okay, but a lot of them are like $1.50 or $2.
Also, I will say this though, it's unfair only because you have way more 1-to-1 ratio with a crane, and even if it is on a delay, you can see you have the depth perception in real life.
Yeah.
You lose depth perception in a video.
Well, in the video, they switch the camera angles so you can see.
Your depth
you're
perception
doing.
is still like,
But like when you're matching up one way, it has the camera one way, and then when you have to push it back, it changes the camera angle so you can see what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just saying like depth of field is still like it's a static image. Like you can.
I know.
I'm just saying it's a different experience.
Yeah, but still, I thought it was neat, and then I was like, oh, too much money. Got it. I follow this one. I follow this Twitter. I love this fucking lovebird.
Can you say what happened?
I love.
Otherwise, we're cutting this.
So so Andre just put.
It wasn't me.
Or was it Brandon?
I'll
It was
take
Brandon.
credit. I'll take credit.
Sorry, I couldn't see. Okay, so Brandon just put.
You blind?
They all
No,
look the same to you, Nicole?
Brandon.
Do all men look the same to you?
Oh, man.
All men look the same.
Huh.
Brandon just put a link to there's a actually Holly showed me this. So there's a Twitter and they have an Instagram too called Birdism. It's Bird HISM. And
Yeah.
it follows it posts general pictures of birds, but it mostly follows this lovebird named Cody, and he's very cute.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's in a picture of him getting scritched and he loves it. He's got
He loves
eye
it.
closed. It's very good. I love him. It's actually I actually recently made the decision in my mind that
Yeah.
when I do get birds, I'm gonna get 2 lovebirds
Oh.
because they're not
The
very
lovebirds,
loud.
They're more affectionate?
Yeah, they're not very loud. They're like bigger than blue parrotlets and a little less skittish, and like you can they can be more like a pet. So it's like I'm pretty sure their size is between a parrotlet and a conure.
If
So
they
it's
were
like,
called
pretty
lovebirds
good.
and they didn't loving you, then I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I thought that it would have been one of those, like, it's a chicken or egg situation. Like, was the term lovebirds coined because of the lovebirds? Or vice versa? They met some birds and they're like, might as well be lovebirds.
fallen in love with the bird.
I have. Oh, no.
It's me again. I love the birdies.
I'm just a bird. I don't really. I'm just gonna fly away and eat seeds.
No, come back.
No, I'm sorry. I'm interested.
I will eat these seeds with you.
Oh, you love seeds as well?
I am yumming.
A dick?
I am yumming the seed.
Oh, seeds.
What? Yes, both. Put seeds on my penis. Come here, my love.
Well, when in Rome.
Oh, baby.
Oh no!
The
What have we
lovebird
done?
was born. One day in the future, a woman will be buying too.
I think we've changed history here.
You will not know that the history of these birds ate seeds off of my penis.
If we were all, what we need is someone to take all the dumb stuff that we say and make a wiki of it, so we can eventually just have an entire world where we control the lore.
Also, not be able to live down any stupid thing we've ever said.
Yeah, that's gonna get real dicey real quick. We're gonna be like, oh yeah, and then the chocolate wheels on the orange bicycle. Oh wait, hold on. Orange is dedicated to only sharks on Wednesdays. How are we gonna do this?
Someone's like, oh, you don't understand the lore of lovebirds, and some like zoologist is like, whoa, what the fuck? When did this happen? And then there's like actual on National Geographic, someone's like, yeah, so apparently the lovebird got its name because some French or Spanish guy. It's really hard to tell because whoever's accent they listened to was really hard to understand, and it kept shifting. But ate seeds off this guy's dick, and that's how it is now.
Yeah.
And someone's like, where did you get this information? The less you know, Wikipedia.
Oh, and they're only like usually 40 to 100. I wonder, can I adopt me? Like, I want to adopt.
Nicole's about to own a bird before this podcast is over.
No, I'm not. I can't afford it right now. But they are cute.
Was the butt was like, well, not right now, but
Wait, we are in Game
That-
Corner. Never mind. We're about
Yeah.
talking about a bird.
But yeah, Toriba, yeah, whatever. Crane game. Birds, though.
I guess I figured we went to Bird Corner.
Bird corner! If all of it wasn't so visually based, I would have a bird corner.
And repetitive.
Yeah.
Because it'd just be, ooh, bird! Bird Corner's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
Bird.
Bird character doesn't really have legs.
It doesn't have a lot of no potential.
It will once you get a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll record and be like, Nicole, tell your bird to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's gonna be real lively.
Oh god.
So yeah, Toriba was really good, right?
It's whatever.
How many ickies out of snickies?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this rating system.
Also,
honestly,
I need to clarify because we've moved it twice. Is it like high numbers
Icky-
are good or low numbers are bad?
No, I say ickies is bad.
Yeah.
Schnickies are good. So our schnickies is like the it's basically the higher the icky number, the worse it
Yeah.
is.
High is bad.
But
I mean,
why
it's in the
but
name.
why
It's
higher?
icky.
Usually scales go down to bad.
Just think of it like golf. I don't know.
Fine.
Yeah, think of it like golf.
The higher score you have, the worse.
Golf's boring, and I want to apologize to our listeners who like it.
Uh.
Boring list.
Oh, there's a lovebird named Frederick. Or no, he's a lovebird named... Oh god, what's his name? There's one named Mattia.
Just give us the ickies. Just
Yeah.
hand over the ickies so we can go into world news.
Okay, so ickies out of schnickies. We'll say there's 10 schnickies.
Yeah.
It's like... It's really interesting, but it's like 5 ickies out of schnickies.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
neutral. Because it's a
Yeah.
neat idea, but it's way too much money, and it's not fair.
Gambling.
Yeah, it's just gambling.
But
But it's interesting to watch people play it a little bit because you're rooting for them because you can watch other people play.
That's,
Like,
Oh, sick.
I wouldn't
yeah.
like that. I'd be mad if someone got something. I'd be like, I want to win.
but they refill it every time. They like restock it immediately after, so it's not like they're gone.
No, not that. I just mean I don't want to watch somebody winning.
Why?
I want to win.
Oh my god.
I'll be so angry if I keep seeing other people win. I'm like, why do I suck at this? All right, what's good in
Well-
the neighborhood?
Yeah.
What were you
go
gonna say?
for it.
I was going to ask if you had it. What's good in the neighborhood? So,
Oh.
bada bing, bada boom.
We already mentioned it earlier. Isle of Dogs is out.
Woo.
Yeah.
Stop motion film by
Woo.
Wes Anderson. Isle of Dog tells the story of Atari Kobayashi, a 12-year-old bored to corrupt Mayor
Mhm.
Kobayashi when by executive
Mhm.
decree all of the canine pets of Megasaki City are exiled to the vast garbage dump. What?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at birds. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
God, sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
You made it sound like I was like shittily reading.
No, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Keep going. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at birds while you're doing this. I can focus.
She can't or won't. So,
We can move on.
Go on. No,
We
go!
can
What the
move on.
fuck? Why?
We don't have to do this.
Oh, fuck off.
well, I got a what's good in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say it. So, Black Panther will be the first movie to scream in Saudi Arabia's new public movie theaters.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's their first public movie screening in 35 years.
Nice.
What really drew me to this, aside from it being a great movie, to be the first movie that you're going to see in a long time, which might freak you out because, like, movies don't exist to you. So, well, okay, that's not true. They have
not true.
It's
Yeah,
just
they-
public
yeah.
screenings. They still get movies. Still.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a train coming at the screen and everyone leaves because they're like, oh, there's a train. But, yeah, I did think it was really funny that someone commented on this. It's James Vining. He says, a movie about an insular nation ruled by dynastic monarchs that oversees a valuable and in-demand resource. Good choice. So he totally just owned them for the decision that just happened. Yep.
Nice. Sorry.
I was pretty into that burn. It's kind of that succinct burning of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I can only assume, you really ban things so, like, bad ideas aren't spread, and so a movie kind of being like, hey, this could be about here, honestly. I don't
Could
know.
be.
Drake dropped a new hot single called Nice for What? Everybody's freaking out.
Yeah.
I saw that
But I-
trending, that Drake something, and I just scrolled past it.
Yeah.
I watched it only because I wanted to see if my theory could be proved, which it does. Why is
What's your
Drake,
theory?
Why is Drake always so far away from the camera and alone? Is he afraid we'll actually see that he's an old man because of how he dances?
I had a real answer, but I really like the idea of old man Drake, where if you just get too
Old man
close.
Drake.
Because
Realize
if you
he's
See the
87.
wrinkles.
I've seen him do in pictures in real life, and he always seems really close to people. So what I think he's either too far away on camera or way too close for you to get a good read on him in person.
Right.
Well, I mean in the sense that like he's so far away in the camera, and the fact that like the camera feels like it's far away, and they zoomed close.
Right.
Like I always feel like the camera guy's like, hold on, let me put the zoom button and get really
Right.
close to you.
In
you
which
don't want
the
to come
quality
near us.
deteriorates.
Yeah,
and then
it
you
does.
can't tell that. As I'm saying, and then so you can't tell his age because he just seems like a normal boy. And then in person,
Yeah.
he's too close. Your eyes can't focus
Yeah.
on.
But he's always dancing like he's just shuffling on the ground. It's just like, I feel like the choreographer is like, we gotta do this, and he's like, no, I'm just gonna.
No. Just let me do my show.
Sciatica.
Wake up, sheeple. This is our return of our segment, the less you conspiracy? The conspiracy, Conspiracy, that was what
The
it's called.
conspiracy,
I forgot what it was called because we say bits and then we forget about them. That's what we do in this house.
That's what we do.
Also, everyone keeps saying new Drake multiple times, like just new Drake, and I'm like, what happened to old Drake? Now that Harry and the gang are grown up, where did he go? Is he a nice boy now?
It deepens. Could Drake be reborn? The picture of Dorian Gray. Maybe whenever Drake releases music, he captures his old likeness on film and he grows younger.
And then he goes to Hogwarts.
And wait a second. He's also a wizard?
He's Drake O'Malley.
It's been there all along.
Whoa.
Sheeple, please go to a steeple and yell this truth.
Wingardium Leviosa. Hotline bling.
Hashtag Wingardium Leviosa. Hotline bling. Oh.
Anyway, article.
Hotline bling. Yeah.
Article. Nicole's done looking at birds for the day.
Nicole, are you done?
Huh?
Are you done looking at birds?
Yeah, no, I haven't been looking at birds now. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
Well, I have this. Here's a submission specifically for the sweet day of December 17th, the new weed day for podcasts. It's going to catch on, guys. Even though next year when we do this and it's still not 420, I'm still going to argue that that day is the correct day. So it's a sliding holiday.
How long until
Wisconsin.
we get there?
1 full year.
Oh, okay.
1 full year from this recording. So this comes from Neck Shark. Wisconsin woman caught with 75 pounds of marijuana after running a stop sign. So this article, as I said, it was a submission from Bahamutgaming. Thank you, Bahamutgaming. I said it real fast. I don't know if Andre heard it.
I'm fine with him now. He hasn't submitted one in a while, so he's
Oh.
tamed
I love
himself.
how you have a grudge against someone that's like
Helping the podcast. He's
Yeah.
helping too much, I think,
setting
is
an
Andre's issue.
example.
I wasn't against him helping. I was against the fact that I was upset that he was the only one. And once I threatened our listeners, we got more, so I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, 56-year-old La Crosse, Wisconsin woman was recently caught with 75 pounds of marijuana hidden inside her car
Marijuana.
when she was stopped by a state trooper committing a traffic violation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? You might be...
Why did she do that?
Well,
like, that's
cuz...
oh boy. Like,
No, it's... She was taking it to sell, question mark.
mhm.
Oh, just kidding. She was going to give it to the husband for medicine.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aww.
Apparently, they grow the marijuana in the bale, like, just bale loads. Just 75 pounds is a lot. That's a ton.
You boys want some?
That man's looking to become 100% THC.
He's also looking to exceed age 100, which we will now refer to as levels. Michigan troopers ask locals not to bubble wrap a bridge that trucks keep hitting. So there's a overpass bridge in Michigan, and trucks keep bumping it or scraping it. So a bunch of people covered like the entire bridge pretty much in bubble wrap.
They know that's not gonna help, right? What are they doing?
Yeah.
That's not gonna do anything. It's a
It's going to do
truck.
literally nothing.
It's from
Sure is fun to
CDL
pop,
Life.
though. Oh, I've never seen any of those before.
Yeah, there you go.
What the hell?
Okay, so as Nicole said earlier, what is bubble wrap going to do?
Yeah.
That looks like quite a bit of bubble wrap.
Describe it for the listeners, since I know you guys didn't exactly picture that.
So when you Nicole, when you imagine bubble wrap, it's little tiny bubbles, right? Like a couple millimeters.
Yeah. But they put like a ton of it.
Yeah, this looks like if the bubbles were like,
Bigger.
10 feet. 10 feet
Somebody
apiece.
took every bubble wrap in the world and just kept sheeting around it, like going and going and going.
Like literally, what it reminds me of is if someone took like a miniature set and just put like normal bubble, like saran wrap, not even bubble wrap on it, just saran wrapped a bridge.
Yeah, but also like, doesn't that add to the bulk of the bridge? So they're gonna bump into the bubble wrap anyway. Like,
I guess their thought is like, oh, if it scrapes against that, it'll still scrape, but it'll just scrape against plastic bubble wrap.
But
and it's like
that's
it would tear it.
yeah, it would tear it apart. What
Also,
is it?
The bridge, which goes over US 131, was hit for the 5th time in 2018. We're only 4 months in, and they've already done this 5 times.
So, this is Michigan?
Yes.
They didn't plan for trucks, did
capital. We're the auto capital.
they? Yeah.
This is unreasonable.
We need to protect our cars.
We need to do a lot of things. I will say while I'm still a Michigander, we need to do a ton of things.
A lot of things.
When it in March 22nd, when it was struck by a truck hauling wood chips earlier in March, the 100th Street Bridge, or the 100th Street Bridge was hit by a truck hauling a forklift, and back in January, it took strikes from a truck hauling a mobile home, and later by 2 trucks hauling an oversized shipping container. The 100th Street Bridge is hit so frequently that it has garnered near celebrity status and even has its own Twitter.
What?
Or own Facebook, sorry.
Stupid.
It's making posts. Someone drove under me today with a loud stereo in the car. They were playing Britney Spears, "Hit Me Baby One More Time," and I have to say it wasn't appreciated.
Wow, the person running that Facebook page, a guess on their level, I'm going to guess 1 million billion.
1 million.
Remember that song by Crash by Dave Matthews Band? Semis, please don't take it literally.
Oh.
I'm flattered by your attempts, but please stop hitting on me.
The bridge, like whoever made that bridge didn't account for fucking trucks, because like
I mean, they said this is only like a few times, I guess, that it hit.
But
in,
that's
this year.
But
so
that's still enough.
It sounds like
for-
clearly trucks are moving in an area they weren't supposed to.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
Michigan is one of the first people to have freeways. Trucks weren't that big back then. You have to understand.
Okay.
All of our shit
Is this bridge?
So was LA.
Too old to...
So was LA, and then they didn't fucking think about how to fucking design a highway.
There you go.
Hey, let's build some crazy
that mouth?
roads. Hey, no one's gonna live out here, right? Oh, everyone lived out here. Oops. It looks like an average bridge. It doesn't look super old. It does not look new though. Like this should have been happening before. It looks like a bridge that it's been around enough that it should have been happening before. So clearly, someone started driving trucks in an area they probably shouldn't have been. Because there's roads that say you can't come down here, truck. Go back, and you're like, I can't.
Truck,
highways
you
are
shall
one
not
way.
pass. You shall not pass, truck. I am the bridge wizard.
I am the bridge wizard. You will not pass, truck.
Of no kin to the pinball wizard. I want nothing to do with him.
I cast bubble wrap. Try and get past me now, truck.
Oh.
Look at you. Now you must go in reverse and go against the grain. Have fun. Try not to kill anybody.
Hey.
I'm doing more harm than good.
Bridge wizard?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, Jesus. I'll just call you Brizzy. Is that fine?
Sure.
All right, Brizzy. So how long have you been at the game? How long have you been wizarding bridges?
This year.
Whoa, it's pretty fairly new.
It just started happening on this bridge.
On this bridge, this is the opening of your career. Yikes! I was hoping you had some greener years before this.
Okay, fine. You caught me. I did the Brooklyn Bridge.
Ooh.
The San Francisco Bridge.
Okay.
The one where trolls live under.
Just the one.
There's only one bridge where trolls live.
That's what the movies get wrong every time.
Those movies are a terrible stereotype of troll.
I bet you love Portland. It's known as the Bridge City, but you already know that.
Us bridge wizards don't identify that as the bridge city.
Whoa! From high up, we mortals have been worshiping bridges incorrectly. So what city is the Bridge City?
Bridgetown.
Bridgetown, USA. Where is that? May I ask, is that where the Bridge Wizarding School is located?
It's where Bridgewarts is.
Bridgewarts. Wow. So did you guys copy that?
There's no rooms. You just go across a bunch of bridges to your classes, and your classes are on a bridge.
I was gonna assume because there's no rooms.
You have bridge beds, which are like bunk beds, but two bridges over each other, like an overpass.
Huh. So how do the bathrooms work? Are they just bridges that are kind of troughs that just go away from the building?
We have a bridge over the toilet and over the tub. Because we have to travel over the water.
Yes. And as far as the sewer system,
you poop on the bridge.
Yes. Then what?
And then you just leave it there for the janitorial city staff to come and clean.
Ooh, this must be costing Bridgetown tons in taxes.
Our city is kept very nicely because of all the tax money we spend. That's why we have so many bridges.
Go figure. So, click draw. Pow, 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 pow.
Horse.
Pow, pow, pow. Well, howdy, partners. This year's quick draw. I reckon if you aren't from these parts, you might not know that quick draw. This man is terrified of the horse. Horse, please leave. Quick draw is a segment.
Thank God.
Where we just dunk on horses. Here we go.
Swish.
I see. It's a segment where I see targeted horse pictures on the internet, and I collect them, and then we all look at them and dunk on the horses.
Swish.
It's called quick haw.
Kobe.
Quick haw. Like a hemming and a hawing that horses do. So,
Horse Kobe.
Here's the first horse, and the little caption for it says, "Detail in Mario games you only notice as an adult." Like when the Goombas, they have the heads like the mushrooms. Mushrooms kind of look like pee-pee heads. Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm an adult so I could figure that one out.
Wait a minute. It just dawned on something to me.
What?
Not the penis thing.
Mushrooms look like dick.
I didn't know Goombas are supposed to be mushrooms.
Okay. Yeah.
But here's the reason why. Mario eats mushrooms, so I didn't think they were going to be the same associated thing.
Goombas are kind of like...
Because that means Mario should eat Goombas. If Goombas are just mushrooms.
I'm so glad that we get to do YouTube's Did You Know?
Fuck you, Matt Pat.
Well,
can we have Matt Pat come on as a guest?
Honestly,
I'm not joking. I didn't know Goombas were mushrooms.
They're mushroom shaped. Yeah.
That are mushroom penis shaped. All right, next quick draw.
Oh yeah, the thing that we're doing. So, Crypto Genius reveals next Bitcoin.
Coin. A quarter. He brought the penny back. You guys ever know what this is? I forgot what that was. What is it? It's a penny with Abraham.
Is it valuable? Because that's apparently how we determine worth in this world.
No, we stoned cyber witches with the callback. I was watching my coworker diversify his Bitcoin portfolio.
And
he actually put money in BitConnect.
Bitcoin. That's a dumb sentence.
He didn't put a lot of money in, though, thankfully.
So, 3 keys to unlocking a healthy pregnancy. Well, first you have to beat the end of the water sector, which is World 2, and then you have to take a pipe.
I was just gonna use the key to get into my apartment.
Yep.
The keys in my apartment are the most important keys for me.
Yeah. I saw Ghostbusters. I know what they meant by key master.
Did you lose the key to my heart? Because you don't love me.
So what's the third key to unlocking a healthy pregnancy for those of us keeping track at home?
Listeners, tell us.
Yeah. Submit the... No.
Tell us right now.
It's a second dick for reasons.
Hold on, I got a response just now. click, 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 click. It's from listener Bahamutgaming. He says,
I would believe it.
says the key to my box of articles that I steal from all the other listeners who don't get to come in and tell us their articles.
Well, let me crack that one open. Oh my god, it's full!
And then he says, I'm Bahamutgaming. I do not feel bad for stealing. I could not think of word that was not guilty.
You must be running out of oxygen, I think.
I think I am. Is there any more quick?
No, probably not. This is taking a long time, and we've only done like 3.
Theatergoer attacks Roman soldier in a bid to rescue Jesus from being crucified.
Wait, who? It might be too late.
Theatergoer attacks Roman soldier in a bid to rescue Jesus from being crucified.
Yeah, he's a little late. Once I heard theater goer, I was like, well, maybe it's the old Roman theaters. And you did say Rome, and I was like, oh boy, what year? But yeah,
news.com at .au. The drama unfolded during a performance of the biblical play, with the attacker barging on stage screaming, "I am not going to let Jesus die!" I hope my neighbors
drugs.
can hear that.
Drugs are one hell of a drugs.
Video shows the moment unnamed man leaps on stage in Nova Hartstown Center in South Brazil last night to launch his surprise defense of the Christian Messiah. Oh God, the photo of him just looks like he's going, Jesus, please,
please
come down. I killed Judas. Please calm down. He's no more. He then slams the head of the actor playing a Roman soldier with a motorcycle helmet before booting the captor clear of Christ. William Da Silva, the city's planning director, said more than 1,000 people were in the town. No one could watching at first. No one could believe what was happening. He said the man leapt from the middle of the audience, and no one guessed what he was about to do. Witnesses reported the attacker was shouting, "He was not going to let Jesus die before he barged on the stage." Wait, hold on. I read that like that was the attacker.
It worked for the most part. What I love most about this is the audience would be going like, "Oh wow, I didn't know it had audience participation. Like, wow, that's so cool." And they like hide, a mark in the audience. Oh, he slammed that guy's head pretty good.
I didn't know there was motorcycles back then.
Yeah, I didn't. This play's taking a weird turn. Let's see how it ends up.
Here's the face of the guy. There he is.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, he looks certainly like he has conviction.
He looks like he wants to save Jesus.
Yeah. He almost has like those natural meme eyes where the eyes go all like bright and overexposed.
Guys, I know there's a temporal loop that always happens in our town, and I'm gonna go over this time and save Jesus. I'm not gonna miss it this time. I'm gonna get him.
What kind of temporal loop would you like to be caught into?
Like repetitive, or just like to stop something?
Well, it just plays out over and over, and you could or could not intervene. That's up to you. That's up to your discretion.
It's hard. There's a lot of events in the world.
Yeah. I'm thinking it would be the time loop of I'm gonna say Cate Blanchett wearing a suit, just walking down the street, and I'll move in across from that street, and I'll just watch that street all the time. This is pretty good.
And then see if you can make her your girlfriend.
Well, I think the era that Cate Blanchett wore suits, was well married, so that might not work super great. But I can Groundhog's Day.
The year you took her from her husband.
Yeah. I Groundhog's Day like threw myself like
a temporal loop where you can
Clara.
commit an affair.
Yeah.
Nicole, what about you?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What?
What about you? Why aren't you paying attention to this podcast?
I am. I'm sorry. My brain's
Sure.
all over the place today. What are we
That's
talking
all right.
about?
Well, if you could be party to any sort of temporal loop that just was going and going and going, that you could or could not interfere with, what would it be?
Like a loop? Like a Groundhog's Day type deal?
Like this guy.
Yeah,
this guy
but
is
it's like
constantly This guy's constantly watching Jesus get crucified. So he
Oh.
decided to jump into the temporal loop to stop it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, every day, the joke I did before when you weren't paying attention.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The, so the I guess the genesis to truly dissect it, if you truly don't, if you still don't get it, is this guy was just going to the same. This guy was going to the play every single day, thinking that it was a time loop, and then he finally decided to stop. Jesus, yeah, there you go. There's the clickaroonie.
You know what? A lot of people
back to the
recently
bit.
over
Back to the
the
bit.
course of the months have told Nicole that she's really funny, and I think it went to Nicole's head.
No.
Now she just doesn't think she needs to
Oh,
try
come on.
anymore.
No, I'm having a bad day. I'm having an off day. Okay.
I had those consistently.
Yeah.
I'm doing a bit.
I had 7 years of bad days.
I like to rain on parade.
I like to rain on parade.
You rain on my parade. I'm raining on your parades. Get used to it.
rain on
chumble.
Oh, I'm used to it.
So Chummels,
It's my life.
well, what's the time loop you want to?
I'm going over to slap that calzone out of that dude's hand.
Which dude? What calzone? Hold on.
I'm gonna
The guy
slap.
who made the first calzone. I'm gonna slap it out of his hand and be like, "Stop!
I'm gonna slap.
Stop this.
Oh, you know what I would
Italians don't want this.
do? You know what I would do?
You're
I
making
know.
a bomb of hot sauce, and it's gonna hurt people.
I know.
The second the
Gonna
second
cause a war.
the second the calzone, the slapped calzone hits the floor, it unfurls into a full pizza.
I know what
And
I
I'm
would
like,
do.
This is what people want. We're
Fucking
gonna start
hell.
a pizza
I
war.
want to contribute. Damn it.
But for the Italian on the go, who cannot handle a whole pizza pie. Sorry, Nicole, go on.
No, it's fine. I would. This is a bit too TMI, but like I would go back in time to me in the summer before college, and
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
slap this mega bong out of my hands, and
Oh,
be
is that
like,
when you went on your bad trip?
Yup. I'd be like, you idiot! You're setting off a course of events that there's no turning back from.
Are you
Wow.
hinting to something that's happening right now?
Maybe, but
417, y'all. 417.
Yeah, is Nicole hitting a really bad bong right now?
no. I'm curious if events would have unfolded the same way if I hadn't done what I had done.
Basically,
No,
listeners, sometimes people have a bad high, and they feel like that gets them off of that thing forever.
Yeah.
Write
I
us
feel
in.
like-
Actually, no, listeners, if you've ever had a bad high, please tell us.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious.
That would have
I
been
can tell
useful
you-
for the 417
I can tell
episode.
you mine, and it's not amazingly terrible.
Yeah.
I ate a weed cookie for the first time. Kira gave me a way too big of a piece. As my first edible ever.
Mhm.
And it was like nothing happened. We went to, what is it, IHOP. Went to go eat.
It's a good place to
Waitress
go.
Yeah, waitress came over. Day was like, "Hey, you want to smoke later?" I was like, "Yeah." And then we started. We were there. He and Naja met up. We were eating.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the waitress comes up and she was like asking for an order. I was like, "I want this," and I just was like, broke out laughing uncontrollably. And I was like to the point where I couldn't breathe. And I was like, "Don't look at me." I was like trying to hold it and laughing. I was like, "This isn't funny." I was like, "Stop!" And Deshaun's like, "Oh my god, he ate a weed cookie, didn't he?"
Oh,
That's
no,
too
he's
good.
And I
dead.
was like, I was like, "How did you know?" And he's just like, "Well, you kept staring at me before you left. And you wouldn't
Lord.
stop staring at me." He's like, and then that happened. So he's like, "I know normal weed doesn't do that to people."
Fucking with me, like I've explained this before, but before this had happened to me when I was like, I don't know, 17, 18.
A young Chumley.
I never had a panic attack.
Oh.
So like it incurred that for the first time.
That's if I panic attack because you broke up on my end and it sounded like you said heart attack.
No, panic attack. So like whatchamacallit? Like
Not to be confused with the Panic of the Disco attack, which is very different.
which is a lot different.
Very good.
It's very, very
It's jammy.
jammy, yeah.
Death of a Bachelor.
Death of a Bachelor. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good song. Like
Just that someone's death is a good thing.
I wonder, like, if I hadn't done that, would I have had a panic attack that day, or just eventually down the line without it? You know, I just wonder about past events.
feel ya.
You know,
Things can create schisms.
would I have gotten all depressed for years?
Like this
I
man,
don't know.
like the equivalent of if this man never stopped Jesus from crucifying himself with a motorcycle helmet, what would have happened?
Yeah.
Clearly, he's not successful because my book. Oh, wait a minute! My Bible says that a man with a motorcycle helmet came and attacked the Roman soldier. Oh my God! And
As it is written, it is so.
John NC-17 says thou shall motocross into the Lord's heart.
Already on it.
X Games. Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying the first half of the podcast. So this is where things get a little iffy. This is where Nicole's audio kind of dips out here and there, so if it gets a little confusing, we apologize. But I also want to take this time to let you guys know of a cool, fun facts about the podcast. Well, we actually have been using stunt doubles recently. And I know you really enjoy our own stunts, but, it's not even been a full year, but, we're getting kind of old and we kind of need help. But Nicole has actually, fun fact, has always had a stunt double since the beginning of the podcast. Yeah, right? Surprise. Well, the reason why is because her stunt double not only does her stunts for her, but also talks for her. Yeah, that voice you hear on the podcast is not Nicole, actually. That is her stunt double. Also, I guess her voice double. Nicole doesn't speak English, so we need a translator. So this person translates Nicole's audio, and that's the person you hear. Isn't that really cool? At this point in time, I wanted to take the time to show you guys the real Nicole. Here she is. Hey there, little guy. What's up? Say hi to everybody. Aw, look at you. Cute little cricket. Aw, she's adorable. Her little legs moving around, hopping. Ooh, did a backflip. Nice. Awesome. Oh, another one. There she goes. Oop, hopping around. Sometimes it's hard to keep her in place. She's very active. Another reason why we can't have her on the podcast. But this Nicole, the cricket, is very, very talented. She's super funny, so there's no way we could ever replace her. Oh, there she goes again. Another flip. She's so excited today. Oh, what's that? So Nicole's got a little surprise for us. I don't know what it is, but she just stepped out. Oh, here she is. She's back. Hop back on the table. Hey. Cool. What you got there? Oh, it's a tiny violin. She's playing it with her little legs. Little cricket legs. Look at her go. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful song. Oh my gosh. What a talented cricket, isn't she, guys? You would have never known. But now you get to witness this glory. And you get to appreciate the hard work of the stunt double. Coincidentally, our stunt double's name is also Nicole, but we just call her Barbara because it gets confusing. Oh, it's breathtaking. It's almost gonna bring me to tears. Come on, Andre, keep it together. Oh God, she's so talented. I think I've ever heard any music like this ever in my life. Well, it's time to head back to the podcast, everybody. Say goodbye, Nicole. We hope you enjoy. The less you know pod at gmail.com.
Are we singing?
Tone deaf.
Oh, yes, you're super tone deaf. It's great.
Contact us at the less you know. It's not all spelled out. Contact us at the TLYK pod on Twitter. Says your local news, world news, questions, spooky stories, even scary experiences of your own dummy dunkers or any old game. Also, maybe not send in dummy dunkers. Clearly, no one cares. Don't forget to tell us your. Damn. Oh crap! Hey, wait. Where's Nicole's stunt double going? Whatever. We'll just go with real Nicole. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Sorry, this is a new thing I wrote, so I'm not used to saying this in a line with everything else. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Some of the best promotion you can do to help us out is by spreading the good word. The good word of the good less you know. Did you just send me a message, Brandon?
I did.
Yeah, you can always do it through social media too. Share the love, baby. Why did I write baby at the end? That just seems like I'm forcing myself to be funny. Or like cute. We'd like to give thanks to Josh.
Share the
Tomar.
love, baby.
We'd like to give thanks to Josh Tomar. The last few times I've been reading these have been terrible. We'd like to give thanks to Josh Tomar for our intro. My mom,
We love him. We love Josh.
We do, but we'd like to give us thanks to Josh Tomar for our intro.
I'm
Find him
hungry.
on Twitter. He's an amazing voice actor. Go check him out. Go check him out. I can't. I'm so lightheaded right now.
No, don't check him.
We also would like to thank McCross8299 for letting us use a song outro featuring Young Abe from the new album Sailor Wave 2 on Nakajima Island. You can check us out in songs. You can check his songs out more on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and other sites. Follow them at McCross8299 at Twitter for more info. God, when I was doing that bit, I was almost falling off my chair because I kept moving to the right for some reason. Anyways, that's the less you know, right? Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada boom, bada bing. Generally, at this point, we do the moral, but I don't think we need to. I'm Brandon. Okay. So, the moral of the story is... I think the moral...
Party. The day has finally come.
This is a very pious episode.
Nicole, come to my bosom. You are my son again. There. I am patting your head, my child. The moral of the story: dead air. The end of the podcast.
Yeah, I think we got it in one. I'm Brandon. Jesus has come back. And I have to stop him from dying.
I'm Andre. Bahamutgaming steals all of the questions. Not questions, articles. Hold on. Take 2. I'm Andre. Bahamutgaming. Go home. Wait, take 3. I'm Andre Lamilza. Come here, Bahamutgaming. Come here. I want to tell you something. Lamilza. And let's not forget Nicole, since your stunt double left in the middle of the podcast. Say goodbye, Nicole.
And this has been the Less You Know. Stay tuned next week for the exciting conclusion of what happened in Nicole's wallet.
And maybe we won't overextend our welcome on the podcast network.
I know I'll be tuning in. Will you?
Moshi.
That was a special episode. In a moment, you're going to hear me get real excited that the date is 4/17. It is not 4/17, but the episode that was supposed to go up this week, well, a little someone named Brandon apparently saved over his own recording. Now, I know how that sounds, but imagine if you were Andre or Nicole listening to this episode and finding out that they have to record another episode. Kind of puts things in perspective, huh? So enjoy. Unless you're Andre or Nicole, then oops, sorry. Bye.